Hello everybody, good evening, welcome. Oh my god, I can see many of you have already joined and they were waiting for the session to start. But yes, we are right here on the time, exactly at the time it was scheduled. So once again, welcome. I am Preeti Agrawal and I welcome you in the masterclass of Turbo Math, where you are here to become more smarter and faster in next 60 minutes. Yes, my dear, this is possible and you will become smarter and faster. I don't know how fast are you in the calculation presently. We'll check and we'll see, and you will also get to know how faster you are. But I will assure you, by the tricks I'm going to share here, you are going to be exactly faster the way you want, and it will help you in your exams, all type of exams you are going to face. Your school exams, your Olympiads, or any competitive exam, whatever it is, you are going to face a better scenario here. Okay, so let's start, and before I go forward, I would like to introduce myself to those who don't know me. My name is Preeti Agrawal, and as you can see, I have done my engineering from NIT Bhopal in electrical engineering, and I was so much interested in teaching, so I joined teaching 4 years back. So in my all 4 years of tenure, I have mentored over 1,000 of kids, where I have turned so many average kids into toppers. And yes, by all these tricks, all these 4 years, I have been developing more and more tricks for my kids, especially for my kids. So I keep evolving myself also, and with them, with me, my kids also get evolved. Great. So we will move forward, and I am here to present you, yes, the norms of the session. You know, every class has a rule. My class also have some rules, so it's not as strict as the class rules you must be having in your schools or in your any other coaching centers. Here it's a very simple rule which is like very normal. Okay, so the first one says, okay, why don't you guess this? I'm not going to tell. Why don't you guess this? Let me see if you can guess this. Okay, yeah. Okay, I can see few of you are trying to guess this, and yes, okay, fine. Let me tell you, I don't want you to waste more time here, so I will tell you what does that mean. Well, the first picture says that these are the actually 4 stages of our mind. Okay, so the first stage of the mind says that, oh God, I'm not getting the answer. Oh, I don't think so that I'm going to get the answer. But you don't have to stop there. You have to tell your brain that no, you have to think more. So you don't become slave of your brain. Make your brain your slave. Yeah, little confusing, but I'll tell you how to do that. You have to train your brain in such a way that it never stops thinking. Okay, so you have to keep on talking to your brain that no, don't stop here. You can think even more. Yeah, and then finally, if you do this, you will finally get the answer, and then you will know that yes, I can do this. Okay, then the next thing is you have to take notes. So I hope that you all are sitting there with a pen and a paper where you can write down all the tricks which I'm going to share with you today, so that you don't miss anything. And the third thing is practice. So nothing is possible without practice. I hope that you already are doing practice a lot, but still I would really suggest on my personal note that wherever it is, whatever classes you are attending, just practice a lot, because it never make any sense that you are attending more classes, you are doing something, but you're not practicing, so everything will go away. Now the fourth thing is, as our Albert Einstein says, that I have no special talents, I'm only passionately curious. So you know how great Albert Einstein was. So he says that he has no special talent, right? So this is something which is, I guess, true, that nobody has any special talent. It's about the curiosity we have in ourselves, right? So the way we are curious, the more we are curious, we work more towards that to know that, hey, why is that coming like this and whatsoever. So you just keep on asking questions to yourself and to others around you. And yes, I might be sounding like, oh, if I'll keep on asking questions to others, then they'll get irritated from me. But let me tell you, if you'll ask more questions, you'll get to know more. You know how a small kid is like a 4-year kid or a 3-year-old kid. They always, they keep on asking questions, because at that particular age, they're very curious, because this is the age where they get to know new things around themselves, right? So that is why they ask more questions. So just be like that 3-year-old kid. Ask as many questions as you want. Even if you're not getting answers from anywhere, search it on Google or just ask your teachers or ask me. Why I'm here for them. Okay, great. So now everything is set now. Everything is set. The norms are set. You are sitting with a pen and paper and you are here to become more smarter and faster in next 60 minutes. Yeah, I know this that you're much excited about it. I'm also excited to tell you all the tricks here. Great. So the first question is coming up on your screen and let me see how you will solve this. So the first question is coming up on your screen is this. 545 square. How will you do this? 545 square. And for those who don't know here, because I know there are many kids who are, in the smaller grades. So I'll help you out here that before you ask your parents what it is, 545 square means 545 into 545. So basically this square means that I need to multiply this number by itself twice. Yeah. So how will you do this? Okay, great. Okay, so few answers have already started coming up. Great. If you know already that how to do this, amazing. But those who don't know, do not worry about it. I'm here to tell you. So 545 into 545. So it looks like a big number. And by usual method, how you will do, you will actually sit and multiply like this. Right? No. That's not the correct way to do. So here I have a special trick for those numbers, special numbers, which end with 5. Okay, so this is how I talk to math. So the numbers which end with 5, they are very lovely numbers. Okay, so they help a lot. Okay, even in multiplications and additions and everything, because they are just lovely. Okay, so whenever you will, once you know the trick, whenever you will see 5 numbers ending with 5, you will get more comfortable with that question. Believe me. So this is one of the advantage of the turbo, that you will actually squares all, not just numbers ending with 5, but all the larger numbers in matter of seconds. I know this sounds crazy and I know this sounds impossible also, but hey, the word impossible itself says I am possible. Okay, so before going to 545, we'll start with a smaller number so that I can explain you what the trick is and you can get used to with the trick. So 5 square, everybody knows that it is 25. Everybody knows this. There is nothing great in it, right? Yeah. I can see many of you are actually answering. Great if you know this. Then 15 square is, to those who know already this trick, I would say that this would be a good revision for you, right? And those who don't know, just concentrate here. 15 square is 225. This also everybody knows. Then if I will say the next term which ends with 5 is 25. So 25 square, everybody knows this is 625. Even I have seen that many kids, they also know what is 35 square. So 35 square is 1225. Many of you know this. But the problem starts when I go slightly higher and higher and higher. For example, if I say that, let's say, what is the square of 85? Now the problem starts. Now nobody knows this, right? I mean, maximum 95% of people, they don't know, they don't remember this number. And obviously, you cannot ratify everything. So what I want you to do is, I'm just underlining few things here and I want you to actually notice something. There is a pattern here. How? I'll tell you. 5. I'm just underlining, I'm not telling anything, okay? You have to notice here. 5, 25. 5, 25. 5, 25. What did you see here? Yes. If you're thinking this, then you are right. You might not be typing in, but I know that you are thinking this. That every number which ends with 5, their squares have 25 at their end. Right? So this is true for all the numbers in the universe, that every number which ends with 5, if you square it, the answer will definitely have a 25 at the end. No matter what, 25 will be there, constant. Yeah. Now, what is the major fight here then? Yeah. The major fight is that how do we find out this digit or this digit? Or say if something is here, like 0 is here, how do we find this? So this is also really very simple. What we do is we take number which is other than 5 in the number. Remember what I'm saying? Number other than 5. Okay, so there is a reason behind why I'm saying this number other than 5, because when you go forward you will get to know why I'm stressing on this. So the number which is other than 5 is 1. So how do we do this? 1 multiplied by the next number which comes after 1. What is the next number which comes after 1? It's 2, right? So 2 into 1 gives me 2. Amazing, right? Similarly, if you will see 2 here, 2 multiplied by the next number, what comes after 2? 3. Great. So 2 into 3 gives me 6. You need to multiply the next digit, next number. 3 into the next number is 4. 4 threes is 12. Amazing, right? So now quickly you can tell me the answer, that what I need to multiply here? 8 into 9. Amazing. 9, right? So 9 8s are 72. That's my answer. I have not done any big calculation here. I have just done a small calculation. I got my answer. So for your practice, I'm giving you one more number. Let's say, what is the square of 65? How many of you can tell me this now? 65. Okay. Great. Great. I can see that many of you have answered. Amazing. Amazing. I love this, that when you have learned it and you have grasped it so quickly. So 65 square, again it is ending with 5. So I will write 25 here, obviously. And I will multiply 6 with the second number, with the next number, which is 7 6 is 42. So it is 4225. Amazing, right? Now we'll move forward to the next question, and the next question is this. 125. Now you will get to know why I was telling the number other than 5. I know this, I know. Now you must be wondering that why ma'am told number other than 5. Because you will take 12 all together. Do not take 2 separately and 1 separately. Then otherwise you will get the answer wrong. Okay. So what you have to do is that you have to take 12 all together, because the number other than 5 I was talking about. So here, what is the number next to 12? It is 13. So you basically need to multiply 12 into 13. Right. Now you must be thinking, oh God, 12 into 13 I have to do, right? There is no alternative to that. Yes, obviously you don't have any alternative to that, but just imagine you have actually skipped 3 cross 3 multiplication here. Yeah, because you know that 5 is ending here and its square will definitely have 25 here. Yeah, and you just need to do is 12 into 13. But wait, do not worry about it. We will get to know how to multiply 2 digit cross 2 digit. It's also very simple. I have a trick for that as well, to make your calculation easy. You can do it by any method you want. What I do here is, if you can catch, just catch it. I'll do 2 cross 2. So 3 2s is 6, 3 1s are 3 and 2 1s are 2. So 3 plus 2 gives me 5 and 1. So this is basically 1 5 6 2 5. Now if those who know that how I did that, wonderful. Those who don't know, please do not panic. We are going to cover that in the next few minutes. Okay, so let's see the next question, what's coming up for you. Okay, so what's next coming up? Okay, before moving forward, what we are going to do is, we are actually going back to this question. 545 whole square. How are you going to find this? 545 whole square. Now you can answer this question very simply. And let me see who can answer. Okay, great. You can answer. Amazing. Amazing, guys. So 545 whole square will become, 5 is already here, so I'll write 25 blindly. I don't need to check anything here, and I will multiply 54 into the next number, that is 55. Now this is the time when I'm going to tell you how to multiply 2 digit cross 2 digit. Okay, so what we do is, we first multiply the ones place. So what is the ones place? Multiplication, 5 4s is 20. So I'll write 0 here. and 2 I'll write here because 22 will go carry forward. Then 5, I'll do cross multiplication now, that is 5 into 5, that is 25. So I'll write here 25, and then I'll cross multiply again. 5 4s is 20, so I will write 20 here and I will add them up. So 5 and 2 gives me 7, 7 comes here, and 2 and 2, that gives me 4. It goes carry forward to the next step. Now the last step is that we just multiply the tens place, that is 5 cross 5. 5 5s is 25, you all know, and 25 plus 4, 2970. So my answer is 297025. Yeah, I know that you must be thinking that, I mean, what's great in this method? But you are not actually realizing that you are skipping out 3 cross 3 multiplication, and even the 2 cross 2 multiplication is getting easy for you. Yeah. Now what next? Now you will tell me, ma'am, how often do we encounter numbers which end with 5 and we need to find squares of them? How often? I know you don't often see those numbers. So wait, we have actually method where you can actually square numbers which they don't end with 5, right? So and how to do square for that number we will see here. Say this is a number 104 square. Now for these numbers which are near either 50 or 100 or say 1000, right? So these are your actually best friends. Okay, so just add them into your best friends list if you want maths to become your friend. Okay, so 104 square. Now 104 square, how can I write 104 square? I can write 100 plus 4 whole square. I have not done anything great here. Yeah, I've not done anything great. 100 plus 4 square. Now, does this expression remind you anything? Yes, it must be reminding you of A plus B whole square formula. How many of you know this? Okay, many of you know this, but those who don't know, A plus B whole square is A square plus B square plus 2AB. So this is where your notes will actually matter, where A plus B whole square is equals to A square plus B square plus 2AB. If you don't know, and if you don't know the formula, then you actually need to take this down, right? Now what I'll do, I'll simply just apply this formula here, where my A becomes 100 and B becomes 4. So what will happen? A square, that is 100 square. I will write 100 square plus B is 4 square. So I will write 4 square plus 2 into 100 into 4. Now this is a very easy question. This becomes 1000. 4 square is 16 and 4 2s are 8 into 100 is 800. So my answer becomes 10816. Simple. Yeah, I know you must be thinking that, no ma'am, this is a big method. Yeah, I mean this is, why will I do this? It's better I will do 104 cross 104. But believe me, when you will do this, you will commit a mistake, because yes, 3 cross 3 multiplication is not that easy. You will commit a mistake, and once you will get used to this method, it will be coming in your mind that yes, A square will be 1 with 4 zeros and 4 square will be 16, so it will be 10016, and plus 2 into 4 into that is 400 into 2 that is 800. I'll add it to it, so 10816. See, I did it in mind. Okay, so like now I'm so much used to this. You will also get used to it. Do not worry about it. Just again remember my third norm, practice a lot. Okay, great. The next question is this. Now, which is your best friend here? Think about it. What will you do? 60 minus 3? No, I recommend here to do 50 plus 7 here. What will you do? 50 plus 7 whole square. Now you know the formula what you need to apply. Now see, in front of you, I'll do it in my mind. Okay, so 50 square gives me 2500 and 7 square gives me 49. So that gives me 2549. Now how much do I need to add here? I need to add here 700. How I came down to 700? 2 into 50 gives me 100. 100 into 7 gives me 700. So I need to add 2549 plus 700, which gives me 3249. Because 25 plus 7 gives me 32. Did you get that? Or was it very fast? See, this is how you have to do, and you have to be that quick. For those who didn't understand, I'm telling you, like, you do not worry about it. So 50 square, I'm applying the formula. For those who are still not getting, I'm applying the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab. So my a is 50, and b is 7. Okay, so here it will become 2500 plus 49 plus 2 into 50 into 7. So this is where 50 becomes a lovely number, because 2 into 50 turns into 100. Okay, so again this will become 25 plus 49 would give me 2549 plus 2 into 50 gives me 100. 100 into 7 gives me 700. So this will become 9, 4 and 2, 1 carry, 3, 2, 4, 9. This is what I did in my mind. How long I took to take out 3, 2, 4, 9 in my mind applying the same formula? I guess I took 4 seconds, because I was explaining you, maybe, right? Or maybe 3 seconds. So this is how, and believe me, you are there. You are at your age, right? It's a very growing age. So the way you will develop your mind, it will start working in that way, right? So just start developing your way. I got to know these tricks later on in my school days, like in 9th, 10th or something. Okay, but now you are at very tender age and very small age, and your brain has not been developed yet, right? Much. So if you will practice it from now, you will be like acing it in your competitive exams, or in your any exam, any school exam, anything, right? So you will be able to manage your time. This is more important in exam. In any exam, I would say, right? We'll move to the next question, and this is 44 square. Now I want to see how many of you can do this. For those who are not getting it, let me give you a hint that you will write here 50 minus 6 whole square. Do not go for 40 plus 4. You can go for 40 plus 4, but again it will be a big question, big calculation. We are doing this to skip calculation, and if you go here, you will again end up doing more calculation. Okay, so I know the problem. I haven't told you the formula of a minus b whole square. I have told you the formula of a plus b whole square. So what's the formula for a minus b whole square? It's a square plus b square minus 2ab. Just a small change, that that in the plus formula we wrote here plus, but here we are writing minus, because this is the formula of minus. Simple. Right. Now how to do this? Now it's again simple question. 50 square, it becomes 2500. B square, it becomes 36. What I need to subtract here? 2 into 50 into 6, which gives me 2536 minus 600. So basically I need to subtract here 6. So if I'll subtract 6 here, what will I get? I'll get 1936. Yeah, it's simple, right? So this is what you will get when you will do calculations in your mind. Now moving forward to the next question, and I hope you will get this time. Yes, it's simple. Just now we have discussed how we can do this. Come on, quickly everybody. I want to see everybody answering it. Okay. Amazing. 100 minus 3 whole square. I hope everybody is doing by this, because 97 is so near to 100. So we can do 100 minus 3 whole square. 100 minus 3 whole square. 1000 plus 9. So it gives you 1009 minus 3 into 2 is 6. 6 into 100 is 600. So I need to subtract 600 from this. So this will become 0, 9, 0. 10 minus 6 is 4, 9, 4, 0, 9. Simple as that. Yeah. I know this. Now you are getting used to the method. So this is what is turbo all about. You not only get to know so many tricks like in squaring, in multiplication, and what else. So we are going to discuss it further. So just wait for this. We have one more question. 88 square. Now this can be tricky for many of you. How you can do this? 88 square. Okay. Great. Those who are answering it, amazing. Now 100 minus how much will come? 12. See, again, I cannot do 50 plus 38. This will be a very bad choice, right? So just go for this. So now it will be 100 square, that will give me 10000 plus 12 square, it will give me 144. So it will be 10144 minus 2 into 12 into 100, that will give me 2400, right? So here 4 will come. 11 minus 4 gives me 7 and 9 minus 2 gives me 7. So the answer is 77744, right? So just you need to be very quick with your calculations and you can get the answer so amazing. So if you want to know this, you can know all the tricks which are there included in the TurboMath module. So let's see what are the other advantages of TurboMath module, where you will learn to multiply 2-digit numbers in seconds. Then you will crack MCQs without actually solving them. So you have seen here that we were actually multiplying squares and everything, right? But what if I say that one of the advantages of Turbo is that you will actually not need to solve any MCQs, you will not need any calculation there, and you will solve it like this. It sounds something suspicious and something surprising, right? But I will tell you that this is true, and I have mentored so many kids around where they have actually gone through this, right? And then what is the next thing? Next thing is that you will improve your analytical power. So we have in TurboMath not just the math tricks, we have the reasoning section as well, which are so much beneficial in the Olympiad exams and everything, where you will actually improve your analytical power, where you can analyze the equation, which is more important. And this is something which is really required in today's world, where the competitive exams are designed in such a way. Then after that, you will actually enhance your logical thinking. Yes, this is more important, because the questions these days in the Olympiad or anything, they are so logically designed that you need to know that which logic do I need to apply. You need to analyze it. And then most important, we were talking about it right now, the speed and accuracy. Speed and accuracy is really important in any exam. I would not say just the competitive exams, in the school maths itself, in the school classes, in the school exam itself, because what my personal experience is with my kids is that what they do is they either come and say, "Ma'am, I was not able to do it correctly because I was short with time, I couldn't do the calculations, it was so lengthy and all and all and all." No, the maths paper is not lengthy. Actually, you make calculations lengthy. So I always tell my kids that you have to be in speed but accurate also. My other kids come and say, "Ma'am, I was able to do the questions and it was full, I should get the full marks." But when they come and they see the result, their marks are not full. Why? Because they did silly mistakes in their calculations. So all this we are going to avoid it. And also you will boost your IQ, which is important. Okay, so you can impress anybody with your high level of IQ, and which is like really worldwide accepted, that whenever you go anywhere, people are getting impressed by your good IQ level. And if you want to do all this, you can always join the course, which is basically just 10 master classes, 15 hours, and each session will be of just 1.5 hours, which will be conducted from Monday to Friday, so you are free on weekends, and 8 to 9:30. So what you have to do for that? You just have to go to this link. You can note it down in your copies. You can take a snap or whatever you want to. Just go through this link and you will find the other details. I'll just take you to that page, with the page looks like this, and here who will teach? Obviously I am going to teach this, and then you will see the other course offerings and other things which are applicable. Other things, see here, there are the things you can multiply 4. Do you, I know that you must be thinking that how is this possible? Yes, this is possible. It's really simple. Even 3 cross 3 is simple. And then simple calculations near the base, and then you will see the schedule, the lightning deal which is going on the course, and this is amazing, I'm telling you. So in 10 hours, what you have to do, you have to just enroll here. You have to click here and you will enroll it, right? So what I'm suggesting you is that this is going to be amazing, that in just 10 classes you are going to become maths genius, and you're going to become even more smarter and faster. Great. Now we'll start with the next thing, which is turbo multiplication. Now what is turbo multiplication? Just now I've given a glance of actually 2 cross 2 multiplication, which we are going to discuss in detail now for those who didn't understand. So let's do it, and this is what I was talking about. Suppose I need to multiply 2 digits, cross 2 digits, that is 32 into 21, right? So what you have to do, you have to multiply ones place first. This is the first step. The first step says that multiply 2 cross 1 digit, ones digit. So 2 ones is 2. So I will write 2 here. The second step says that take both the digits all together. Sorry, this is 21. Take both the digits all together, and here you need to cross multiply them. So 3 ones is 3 and 2 twos is 4. You need to add this. So 4 plus 3 gives me 7. So that become my second digit. And the third step says that just go with the units place. So the units place is this. So you will multiply 3 into 2, which gives me 6. So ultimately my answer becomes 6, 7 and 2. Simple is it, right? So actually what you are skipping here, you are skipping, like you will multiply with 1 once, then you will do cross or 0 whatever, and then you will multiply with 2, and then you will add here. So this is a really a very lengthy method where you get stuck, and sometimes you do either wrong into multiplication or in addition. So this is something which I have told you just now, that 32 into 21, this is a step 1 where you first multiply the ones place, then you write it here, then you cross multiply them, then you will add them and we will get 7. Then the third step says you just multiply the tens place, and then this is the third digit which you get. Now suppose if you are getting, I'm telling you, suppose if you are getting a carry forward, suppose here there was some number, for example I'll take a big number, say 57 into say 45. Okay, this is a big number. So how will you do this? How you can do this is 7 5s is 35. So you will write here 5 and 3. You cannot write 35 here, okay, because this 3 will go actually carry forward. So here it will become 3. Now what you will do, the second step says you will cross multiply, right? So 5 5s is 25, 7 4s is 28, and then you will add all this. So 5 plus 3 gives me 8, and 8 plus 8 gives me 16. Okay, 2 and 2 4 and 1 5. So this gives me 56. Now what I will write? I will write only ones place. So it will come here 6, and this 5 again goes carry to the third step. See, you will carry forward until you don't reach the last step. And then 5 4s gives me 20, and 20 plus 5 which gives me 25. So the answer is 2565. So just remember, whenever you're dealing with greater numbers, with the larger numbers, where you will actually use this method and it's very helpful, just remember that you have to carry forward. Do not forget that, because it will be again a problem where you will commit mistakes. Yes, we'll move forward and see what's coming up next for us. Okay, so this was again another. Okay, now this is really interesting, and I am very sure that you are going to enjoy this magic multiplication. So 37 is really a magic number, I would say, because whenever you multiply 37 Okay, let's see in the next slide. I don't want to ruin this. Yes. Whenever you multiply 37 with 3, you always get 1, triple 1. I mean, that's the multiplication of 37 into 3. Right? So, what does that mean? That whenever you are multiplying 37 with multiple of 3, that means if you are multiplying 37 with any multiple of 3, then the answer will definitely be triple n. How? I'll tell you. Suppose I am multiplying 37 into 3. Okay, so let's say I am multiplying 37 with 9. Yeah? Okay, so do you know that 9 is a multiple of 3? Yes, everybody knows this, that 9 is a multiple of 3. So how will I write this? I will write this as 37 into 3 into 3. Can I write this? Now I know that 37 cross 3 is triple 1. So I will write 111 into 3. So my answer becomes 333. Easy, right? So yes, whenever you see 37 and if it is multiplied by any multiple of 3, what you have to do is to just remove 3 from that place. I mean, you have to remove a factor of 3 from that number, and whatever the number is left, you need to just multiply it with triple 1. The calculation becomes super easy. You can answer any question in 3 seconds. Let's see what's coming up next. Okay, now can you answer it in 3 seconds? Everybody. 37 into 6. How much is it? Oh, great. So 37 into 6 is actually 37 into, I will write 6 as 3 into 2. You see that this is a multiple of 3. So 3 2s is 6. So my answer will be triple 2. Yeah, easy, right? So now let's see how many of you can solve the next question. The next question is this: 37 into 24. Again, 24 is a multiple of 3, and do not commit any mistake. I will tell you that 8 3s is 24. So what will be your answer? Great. Those who are able to answer, amazing. 37 into 3 into 8. So this will become triple 1 into 8. So my answer will be triple 8. See how easy this calculation has become. You know, you do not need to actually sit and solve this. Otherwise, you could have done that. You could do it by crisscross multiplication and the method we just understood, right? But here, you're actually skipping this as well. So these are the amazing tricks you are going to learn. And I'm sure that you are actually becoming smarter and faster. Now this is the very easy question, and let's see how many of you can answer. And please do not make any silly mistake out here, because this is a question where many kids do silly mistake, and I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So many of you have answered. I have seen this, but 37 into 180 is 3 into 60, right? Please do not give me this answer 0606. Even if it was in your mind, please don't do that. Okay, so how we can get this? So what can I write here? 37 into 3 becomes triple 1 into 60. So basically this is triple 1 into 6, triple 1 into 6 into 10. So this becomes triple 6 and a 0 0. Simple. Okay, so those who have thought of this, that's not the correct answer. Okay, so yes, whenever a double digit is coming, you need to take care of the carry forwards. Okay, great. The next question is this. Now this is a 3-second challenge, and I want answer in 3 seconds. I'll give you countdown of 3. Okay. Yes, 370 into 270. Again, this is simple, easy question. 3 seconds are gone already. Okay, so few answers came up and few didn't. So I'll tell you how to do this. 37 into 10 into 9 3s is 27. So into 3 into 9 into 10. Okay, I'm just simplifying it so granularly that you can understand this. Now I know that 37 into 3 becomes triple 1 into 9, and 10 into 10 becomes 100. So triple 1 into 9 becomes triple 9, and this 0 0. So the answer is triple 900. So actually when you were seeing this question, You just need to ignore these zeros and you can add zeros at the end. Simple as that. Okay, now the next question is this. Find the value of 345,879 into 12874. Now, I haven't told you anything for this question. Neither this question falls into category of squares we learned. Neither this question obviously is not a 2 cross 2 multiplication. Neither this question is 30 something multiplied by 37. Then how will you do this question? Right. So here you can use a simple common sense and you will get the answer. Think about it. Okay, I'll wait for 3 more seconds. Okay, I can see some of you have answered, but those who couldn't understand that why I was telling you to use common sense, that here when I see options, all the options are totally different, nothing common in the options, right? And one more thing which I see, that the ones place of all the options are different. Whenever I will multiply this number, this whole big number 5 cross 5, I will multiply it this way. 3, 4, 5, 8, 7, 9 into 1, 8, 7, 4, right? So 9 fours will become 36 and 6 I will write here and 3 will go carry. And if you notice that whatever we'll do the method, here always a cross will come, right? And ultimately 6 will come in the ones place. So my answer should be D, because the only D option is having 6 as its units place. The others are not having, so they cannot be my answer. This is one of the trick which you can use in MCQs, that you have to be very smarter, that actually the question of what they are trying to stuck me with the multiplication here. But what if I use a better method, that I should be smarter and you should go with the options, and you can use always eliminating the options method. So this is something which is really helpful in all the MCQs. Yeah. Okay, so now I can see we are running out of time, and this is the next question, that how many holes does this t-shirt have? Now this is a very good question, and let me see how many of you can answer this. Those who are answering me, just I want you to think once more. Okay, great. So the trick here is that here why the holes is written in blocks and in a different way. So sometimes the questioner, when they set the questions, they give you a hint by doing such things, right? So his holes have been given in a block, so that means you need to look minutely to the holes. So suppose this is a blue wall, okay? This is a blue wall, and this shirt is actually hanging in a hanger. Okay, so this shirt is actually hanging in a hanger. Okay, my drawing is not very good, so please spare me if I am doing something wrong. So I am just trying to make a hanger here. So this is a blue wall, and this shirt is hanging in a hanger. Now if you can see this blue wall from here, that means there should be 2 holes at the front side of the shirt, and also there will be 2 holes at the back side of the shirt, so that you can see the blue wall, right? So here itself, how many holes are here? 1, 2, third at the back side, fourth in the back side, 3 and 4. Now how many of you will say the B4 is the correct answer? But it's not the correct answer, because here we are talking about holes. That means here also is a hole, otherwise how will you put your hands inside, right? So here it is 5, again there is a hole which will give you 6, again there will be a hole 7, otherwise how will you wear it, and there is again a hole 8 at the top, otherwise how the hanger will come or how you will go inside, your neck will come outside, right? So this is the correct answer. D is a bravo, congratulations those who were able to actually answer and think in that way, because this is really important. This is the way where you can enhance your logical thinking, enhance your analytical power, that you are actually analyzing the question from top to bottom. Great. We will go to the next question, and this is the favorite part of the module, that you will learn how to solve the gear questions. So these are really important questions which comes many times in many competitive exams, and I will be happy to see if anybody is able to answer it. And the hint which I'll give you here is just go by the gear. Just go by the gear. Go along with the gear. Just imagine that you are standing here, okay, and you need to go into the another gear, and you need to reach here, and then you will automatically get to know. So here you know the direction. So basically this direction is clockwise. Okay. Now counterclockwise is nothing but anti-clockwise. So I will write clockwise as C and anti-clockwise as A. Okay. So this is my notification that I am going to use. Now suppose I am standing here and I am moving. So I will move here. This is clockwise. So I am moving here, and if you look minutely to this gear, if this is moving this side, it will push this groove here and it will start moving in this direction. It will start moving in this direction, which is actually anti-clockwise direction. Now this is moving, and this will push it this side and it will start moving this side. So this will become clockwise. Now this will push the groove this side. So this gear will start moving this side, which is anti-clockwise direction, right? Now I will go by the thread. How this is connected? By the thread. So I will go by the thread. Okay, so this is moving this way. So thread will also move this way. So thread is moving. So this gear is actually moving in this direction, which is anti-clockwise. Now this groove will shift here, push this groove, and this will become clockwise direction, which is this direction. Now again this groove will push here and it will become anti-clockwise. Now again what I will do, I will go by the thread, moving. Now this is again anti-clockwise direction. Now this gear will push it this side, so this will become clockwise. Now here it will push it this way, so this will become anti-clockwise direction. So my B, counterclockwise, is the correct answer. I know this is a very long method, so once you will enter and you will solve these questions, you will actually know that this is a very simple method to solve these questions. But just like in the gear, we followed the gear. In the fluid flowing question, we follow the fluid. So come on, we will fill the T. Okay, so I'll take blue color to fill T. I know the T is not blue color, but still I'll take blue color. So it is moving, and it will start filling up here. Okay, first it will start filling up here, so it will enter this. But have you ever noticed here that here this thing is actually closed? So it will not go here, and then it will keep on filling up here, and it will enter this, but it will stop here because this is blocked here. Now this will keep on filling up, and it will go here, and then it will go here, and it will start tripping it down. Okay, so it will go here, it will fill pura, and this it will fill completely, then it will enter in this. When it will enter here, then what it will find, then this is closed here, and then what will happen, it will go here, and this will start pouring in, because this was closed here, and here. That's why A, B and D will never get filled. Okay, so this was the trick in the question, so which is really simple. So it's just that you need to follow the fluid. If you follow the fluid, you will never make any mistake. Yeah, now we're moving forward to the next question, and this is a very interesting question. What temperature comes to your mind after seeing this picture? So basically nothing is given to you, only just 0 is given, a line is given, then PhD, MBA and MTech. So which temperature? Now what is the trick here? What is the hint here? That temperature is underlined. So how do we measure temperature? We measure temperature in degrees. We measure temperature in degrees, right? So how we will measure temperature here and how we will go about it? Okay, great. Amazing, right? So this is 0 and this is this is a line. So basically something which is below 0, and PhD, MBA and MTech, these are nothing but they are kind of academic degrees, right? Like I have done my BTech, so that is my degree. So PhD, MBA and MTech, they are basically post-graduation degrees, okay? So that doesn't make any, difference here. It's just degrees. Okay, so these are just degrees, right? So and if I'll count, how many degrees are there? 1, 2 and 3. So there are 3 degrees which are below 0. 3 degrees which are below 0. So something which goes below 0 temperature wise, it goes into minus. So the answer is -3 degrees. Amazing, right? So I know that you must be thinking that, wow, this was a simple question, it was right here in front of me. But what is actually required is that you should think in that way, you should be able to analyze question that way, and you should be able to enhance logical thinking in that way, and your IQ level should be definitely up. So I hope you must have already noted down the URL where you need to apply. So this is actually Turbo Math, where you will do math speedily. You will develop your mental aptitude, you will enhance your logical reasoning and the analytical reasoning. And then why do we need this? We need this because when you will grow up and when you will seek for job and you will sit for exams, so 8 out of 10 top jobs, whatever you will apply, they will need all this: your logical thinking, your analytical power, your speed maths, your good IQ level, your accuracy. It will need everything, right? So that's why we need this, and this is the right age where you should start, and you should start practicing it. And once you will start practicing it in the right direction, you will have no problem when you will sit for exams or for any job exam, whatever matter it be, right? So this was all about Turbo Math, where you will enhance your creativity and thought. You will link math to the real world, which is really important, I would say. And you will do calculations in lightning speed. You know the speed of the light is the fastest speed. And the most important for me is that you will fall in love with maths. See, this is more important because as a kid also, I never used to love maths, and maths was something where I was very scared of. But once I started playing with numbers, and I was so blessed to have good teachers, so I started playing with numbers, and then I started falling in love with maths, and maths became my best friend. So this is what I want you, that you should also have. So just what you have to do, you have to enroll for the course, and if you are interested enough, and it's just 15 hours course, that is 10 classes course, so you will get many things and you'll become a genius, right? So I hope that you will go and ask your parents that you want to enroll in the course. If you feel like, then you will definitely come and we will meet together in the class. I will take all the classes and we will enjoy and we'll have fun in the classes. Yeah, so thank you everybody, those who joined the session. It was really amazing interacting with you, and you were being lovely and patient to listen all the questions and answer me. Amazing. I hope to see you in the session. Good night everybody, take care and enjoy. Yeah, good night everybody, and see you. Bye bye.